Hey, so this is our first recap video of our trip. You have seen some funny things, you've seen some silly things, and now we're really, once the conference got started, it was just so full and so great that there was just no time in between to think or to try and put anything down. So Megan and I have decided that this will be our first of the beginning of our teaching, kind of what we're learning sort of part of this trip to Malaysia. For me, I think as Megan said, the worldwide connections here are just blowing my mind. So it's amazing to become a part of this family that's CRM, and know that there are certain people within the organization that we're just naturally aligned with, that we can see doing ministry with in the future globally, not on a full time basis like we're always around the world or anything, but they're doing the same kind of things we're going to be doing in Dallas, and so we have so much to learn from what they're doing. So that's the first thing. Those global connections, I totally affirm. The other thing I see is that this ministry season is a season of leadership to leaders, teaching and raising up young leaders in the church body to think differently, to pursue God differently, to reimagine what the church can look like, and celebrate what the church does look like. So the greatest thing for me that's been affirmed is our continued call to be sent forth specifically into the neighborhood of East Dallas, but then also to leadership in the localized churches. So part of what we're going to be doing in Dallas is going to be focusing on that door to door, moment by moment daily life of ministry, where we're living and breathing and intentionally loving the community that we live in, and living as best we can as Christ would in that place for the sake of its redemption, and at the same time working with the localized churches and helping them train up other young leaders, and really making that connection to the sent out church, these little small churches that are popping up, and leadership like we're doing, and missional communities like we're building a missional community in East Dallas. So how does that expression inform the localized church in its traditional forms? Young people are just not connecting with the localized forms in many places. Many of them are, and those that are being equipped in the local church. But we are called to create a new paradigm, or a new form of that church, that's really just it's simple. It's living life together. It's studying the Word together, and it's very significantly taking that commitment to Christ at a very real level, where we see ourselves as missionaries every day. I just keep having this vision for maybe creating another teaching resource called Everyday Missionary, where we just think through and help people think through what it looks like to be a missionary every single day. Our pastor at Highland Park Pres has said this time and time again. I love it. Dr. Ron Skates has always, I've heard him say it several times, you either are a missionary or you need one. And so if you think about that, it's really very true. Some of us are more gifted than others to actually be physically sent into locations, into places. That's what we feel like we're doing. But there's so much that we can do on a day-to-day basis in the local church forum, in other churches, in the way that we do life, that we want to help equip people to do that. Sometimes it's right under our nose and we don't even think about it. So that's part of what's been on my heart. We will begin at this point, after these videos, to start processing through the teachings of the CRM conference on the Word, power, and deed. So much significance to a holistic approach to the gospel in that. We're learning a lot about that. We are processing a lot from the conference. Too much to share. This video is already too long. So I'll leave it at that and say we love you. God is in us and with us, and teaching us things and sending us forth even more apostolically than we thought before. So excited that you're on this journey with us, and that you're praying for us and partnering with us. So to all our friends and family and supporters out there, thanks for being on our team, and thanks for helping us grow. The gifts you've given that are sending us to Malaysia to do this are more appreciated, and are furthering our ministry further than you could possibly believe. So thank you for partnering with us, and we will share more soon. All right, bye.